Hey guys, it's Lily. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today, I am outside. It is so hot. I thought it was gonna be like nice breeze, you know, hot. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating, but I love it because I love the summer. I love the heat. That bird is very loud. Sorry about that. So anyway, today I am going to be doing a video that I haven't done in a really long time. Here comes the sun. But you guys seem to love the video that I did a couple years ago, which was my all about purity rings and what my purity rings mean and what purity rings are and all that type of stuff. So I have different purity rings than I had back in that video. So I wanted to update you guys. I don't know if you even want to see this or not, but here I am. Anyway, let's get started. So I have 4 rings. I don't even know what this ring is. I don't know who got it for me, honestly. So this is not a purity ring. I found it on my ground cleaning my floor like a year ago. I don't know who got it for me. I think it was my grandma. I'm not really sure. So this is not a purity ring, but the other 3 are. So I'm just going to talk about what they mean. As I said in my video a while ago, I talked about how purity rings are just a symbol to you that you're not going to do something, that you promised someone something, or promised yourself or God something. For Christians, usually when you get a purity ring, it is to make a promise to God that you're going to remain pure till you are married, which means that you're not going to have sex until you're married. I'm gonna link the first all about my purity rings video down below. I did not grow up in a Christian home, so my parents do not know what purity rings are. They would really never give me a purity ring. I would not have gotten a purity ring from them without asking. As I started going to church more and, you know, digging deeper into my relationship with God, I realized that a lot of the girls in like my youth group and like my friends have purity rings, and I love rings. Like, I've always been obsessed with rings. Oh my gosh, this lighting. I've been obsessed with rings. I love the look of rings, and I just love wearing rings. The day that I get an engagement ring will be the most wonderful day of my life, besides my wedding day and when I have children. But I just love rings. I love diamonds. I love sparkles. I just love rings, okay? I think it was like maybe 16 or 17. I decided that I really wanted a purity ring, but my parents obviously weren't going to give me a purity ring. Usually parents give purity rings to their kids to, you know, remind them that to stay sexually pure until marriage and all that kind of stuff. So my parents were not going to give me one, but my grandma, she's a Christian. She's been like the Christian influence in my life. So I asked her if she would get me a purity ring for Christmas. And what my ring means to me is that I will stay pure, like I will not have sex until I'm married, but then also I will not do drugs, and I will not like drink or get drunk. So that is kind of like the promise that I made to my grandma, and then also like just to myself and to God. Before Christmas time, I went to youth group one day, and my friend Tess, who is now like my best friend, I was talking to her and we weren't really close at all, but I saw her purity ring. And I just asked her like what it was and, you know, why she had it and what the story was behind it. And she kind of told me like her parents got it for her, and it was just a simple like silver ring with like words on it. And I said like I would really love a purity ring. A couple weeks go by and I go back to youth group on a Wednesday, and she tells me that she has something for me. And so then I go and sit down with her, and she gives me a ring, and this is the ring that she gives me. So it is a heart with 2 diamonds on the sides. My one diamond fell off, unfortunately. It's really sad, but I still wear it because it means so much to me, and it's just a symbol of like my friendship with her and how much she means to me. And then also just like that was really my first purity ring that I got, and like didn't ask someone for it, I guess. So she got me this one because she said that like the heart in the middle is my heart, and the 2 like diamonds on the sides is like guarding my heart. So she just said like, I just want you to guard your heart, and you know, it took me a while to pick this ring out for you and stuff like that. So I was like super excited and thankful for it. And so yeah, I wear this ring every single day. And even though we kind of didn't talk really, we weren't very close for a while until this year, because so Tess is Jack, which is my boyfriend's cousin, married in cousin. So she's married to Jack's cousin. So now we're like family. But this is an up close look at the ring. So that's what it looks like. So that is the first like purity ring that I got. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. And then for Christmas, I think it was like 2017, I asked my grandma to get me a purity ring. And so she then got me this ring. This is my purity ring that my grandma got me. So it has diamonds all around the heart, like it's heart made out of diamonds. And then it is a cross in the middle. So pretty much just symbolizes that I'm a Christian and that my heart belongs to Jesus, that I'm, you know, protected. My heart is protected because Jesus is inside my heart. This ring just symbolifies, you know, my grandma, and that I'm never going to do drugs, drink, or have sex before I'm married. So this ring is really important to me. So as I said, this ring doesn't mean anything to me. It just has an L on it. I mean, it means something to me because whoever got it for me, thank you. I'm pretty sure it was my grandma, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's what that looks like. It's just a gold L. And then lastly is this ring. This ring kind of has a story to it, and I don't even think Jack knows. So Jack, I know you're watching this video. Yeah, here's a story on this ring. So it probably was 2 years ago this fall. I got this ring for myself because I was dating my ex at the time, and for some reason I thought it'd be a great idea to get purity rings for us. I think it was because I was so scared that something was going to happen, like that he was going to use me. He just came out of a relationship and they had sex. They did not stay pure in their relationship, and so I think I was scared that he was going to think that I, throughout time, was going to be okay with having sex, and I just was not. Like, I did not want him for 1 second to think that that was even okay. So I got this ring for myself, and then I got one for him. It was like a black ring. I really just wanted to get this for myself because it's just a simple like silver band. It's really simple. It's not flashy or anything, but it says True Love Waits. I actually got this on a Walmart's website. This was literally like, I don't even know, like $9 maybe, like super cheap. The lettering used to be black, but it's faded now. I actually used to wear it on my necklace because he got me a promise ring. So ever since I was younger, I always wanted a promise ring because obviously when you're younger, you don't really think about marriage, but for me, I always wanted to be married. I always wanted to be married to the first person I dated. That never happened. I always looked towards the future, so I thought if a guy in high school were to give me a promise ring, that would lead to marriage, lead to an engagement ring. So I really liked the idea of promise rings, but now that I really know how to date properly and what dating entails as like a Christian couple, is really dating should be preparation for marriage, and I don't think that a promise ring should be tied in with the mix, because it can be a promise, yes, that you're going to get married, but if you're dating and not ready to get married anytime in the future, I think a promise ring is kind of just like a kid thing, honestly. And if you know, if you've dated your boyfriend since like 7th grade and you know you're gonna get married and he got you a promise ring, then that's great. I'm not saying that they're bad, but I just think, like, at least for me, I never should have gotten a promise ring, because when I did, or when, you know, girls want them, it's usually when they're young and when they're immature and not ready for a relationship, and definitely not ready for like the next step for marriage, probably like 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road. So he got me a promise ring, and so I put this ring on my necklace. And so when we broke up, I was going to throw this ring away, but I decided, like, no, I want to keep this ring, because it does not have any ties towards him. Like, I do not think about him when I put this ring on. When I look at this ring, I do not think about him. The ring is literally just a symbol to myself that I know that I'm staying pure, that I have this on my ring finger, so people know that I am not interested in anyone. And if anyone asks, I can tell them what it is. Yeah, it says True Love waits on it. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can really see the lettering or anything, but that is what it looks like, and it just goes right on my ring finger on my left hand. And once I do get engaged, I will take this ring off. I don't really know, because I really want to keep these rings on my fingers, but I probably won't. So anyway, that is the story of all my rings, my updated purity rings. I figured might as well give you guys an update since you liked my other one. So anyway, I am super hot. I'm sweating so bad right now, so I am going to go inside. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and hit that notification button so you are notified every time that I post. Also, make sure to go follow me on my Instagram, which is Lily_Bear with 3 R's. I am on there all the time, posting stuff on my story and just keeping you guys updated. Also, I was going to say this in the beginning of the video, but if you're here at the end, that means that you are a true fan and supporter. But I haven't really talked much about what's going on in the world right now. Really, I just don't know what to say. I usually am pretty good with talking about what's going on and being alert and spreading awareness on my channel, but I really have been struggling on what to say. I've been really active on social media about, you know, Black Lives Matter and just spreading awareness. What I can only think to do, and what a lot of people have been doing in the YouTube, well, the one person is Milena Ciciotti, who is my #1 favorite YouTuber, and that's like the person that I always watch. She has been struggling too with knowing what to say and what to do, and she's just been giving resources and also giving out like Instagrammers and bloggers and stuff like that who are Black owned, just spreading awareness through that and supporting other, you know, Black influencers. And so I'm going to post some links in the description box of how to help, and you can donate money and you can just raise awareness. There's also, I'm going to post some books to read and some shows to watch that you can learn more, because really it starts with your own life. It starts with your own heart and with your house. So, you know, we need to be educated on what's going on. I'm going to post some of that stuff down below, and then I'm also going to post some people on YouTube and on Instagram who are Black influencers. That is it for this video. Yes, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.